G'day cunts, or if we're paying attention to what YouTube thinks I'm saying with their automatic captions, get a cupcake, ants. Fuck, these guys really have no idea what I'm saying. They can't understand the Australian accent. Anyway, welcome to LewReview, new video. Today we're going to be talking about something that I think is very important. It's a long one because the story that I've been covering has been updating and updating as I've been writing it. So strap yourselves in. We're going to be talking about something very important, which is theft of content online, specifically relating to Instagram accounts run by FckJerry and the Fat Jew. Let's get into it.
Making memes is what 25-year-old Elliot Tebelly does for a living. He created the now famous Instagram account, that four-letter word we can't say, Jerry.
Man, thanks to FckJerry and Fat Jew, not only are thousands of creators getting their work stolen every day and not being paid for it, but because I'm going to say FckJerry and Fat Jew about 60 times in this video, I'm probably going to get demonetized, because YouTube probably thinks I'm going on some crazy anti-Semitic rant. Fucking hell, change your names. Thankfully, to make up for the lost revenue on this video, I have a live show coming up that is almost sold out in Melbourne. There's only 50 seats left. It's episode 150 of my podcast, and it's going to be a fucking awesome time. Special guests, almost sold out. Link to buy tickets is here. Go get them if you're quick. For simplicity's sake, during this video, I was going to take the first part of FckJerry's name and the last part of the Fat Jew's name and combine them, but then I just would be saying fuck Jews for like 17 minutes. So I don't think I'm going to do that, because as good as the advertising campaign would be, I don't need The Verge writing 30 articles about me trying to destroy my career. Oh, what? I thought he was going to tell a joke. Man, I was going to write so many articles about him, ignore the context, destroy his career. What a bummer. That's alright though. I guess I'll just write 32 articles about how dishwashing liquid oppresses women and call it a day. I'm a real journalist. If you're unaware, FckJerry is a massive meme page on Instagram. They're one of the biggest accounts on the platform. It's run by a scummy content thief called Elliot Tebelly, and he got this big by stealing thousands of jokes, tweets, memes, videos from creators, editing them specifically to remove credit and posting them to his 30+ meme pages without credit to make it look like he was the guy who made them. As of this video, FckJerry is sitting at a massive over 14 million followers on Instagram, and the Fat Jew, who does the same shit, is sitting at more than 10 million. Currently, FckJerry is involved with a massive backlash because everyone is finding out that this dude is making literally millions of dollars from stolen jokes and content from other hard-working creators. But not only that, it's also been discovered that he was intimately involved with the massive scam that was the Fire Festival failure, which I'm going to talk about in depth in a minute. But first, ABC News did an in-depth piece about FckJerry's business, Jerry Media, because they're so successful. Now, this is from 2016, before the controversy. ABC News has no idea that FckJerry just steals content, so they walk into the Jerry Media offices, and you can really see how scummy these guys are, because they pretty much pretend to the journalists that they actually make the memes that they post, and it is some cringe-worthy shit.
All right, let's do it. Meme this.
I love how oblivious this reporter is. Like, she has no idea that these guys just screenshot memes and post them next to a fucking ad and make money. That's all they do. They don't make any of this shit, but she thinks they do, and they are happy to pretend that they do as well. The only thing original that these guys create are fucking shithouse captions that ruin the joke of the meme they stole. Like this one. This is either the best or worst dad joke I've ever seen. I'm still deciding. Either way, FckJerry, it's a stolen dad joke and you're a piece of shit.
Meme this.
We're here with 3 of the top meme masters on Instagram and putting them to the test. How would they help this picture of Donald Trump become a meme sensation?
Dude, look how nervous Elliot is. He's freaking out. The woman has simply asked him to come up with one original joke. Just one. Not even really a joke, just a caption to a fucking image. And he looks like he's about to have a panic attack because he's never done anything original in his life. This is the first time he's ever been asked to write a joke. and he's freaking out. But, you know, these guys are behind one of the biggest Instagram comedy accounts in the world. Surely they could come up with something good. Let's have a look. Prepare to be disappointed.
Don't worry, I got us, B.
Read the whole thing.
And the likely winner?
When your stepdad comes and drags you out of the party.
Dude, my standards were low, but they managed to get beneath those low standards. This is the worst joke I think I've ever seen. When your stepdad takes you home early from a party. Is that even a joke? Or is that just words on top and the bottom of an image? That's fucked, Elliot. Nice try, though. What's even worse than the joke, somehow, is the editing that ABC News has done on the laughter, the reaction to the joke. They've boosted it to make it sound louder than it is, so you know that it's really funny. Have a listen to this clip. This is not my editing. This went on television. Listen to the volume double halfway through the laugh.
Dad comes and drags you out of the party.
You know what? I'm going to give this a go, all right? I'm going to try and make my own meme. We'll start off with this image, right, of this stressed-looking fuckhead, and the caption can be, just off the top of my head, when someone asks you to write a joke, but you only know how to steal them. There we go. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good meme. I'll chuck that on my Instagram. Actually, follow me if you want to see that, and if you want to see other jokes written by the guy actually posting them. I know that's a new concept, but give it a go. You might like it. I mean, fuck, it's a hell of a lot better than supporting fucking dogs that steal jokes just to sell you Burger King and shithouse card games. Speaking of shithouse card games, FckJerry, or Jerry Media, is the company behind the card game What Do You Meme, which is a carbon copy. Not even joking, it's a carbon copy of Cards Against Humanity, except the only difference being, instead of using the cards to create the most fucked up sentence possible, you use the cards to create the funniest meme. So if you pull it out at a party, no one's getting laid and everyone's leaving bored. Fuck, man. And naturally, the FckJerry team suck at their own game because the concept of creating anything original, even if it's a meme, terrifies them.
Everyone else playing goes through their 7 caption cards, and they try to decide what the funniest combination is.
When you're proving a point via text and see those 3 little dots appearing and disappearing, because you're right. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. This post has the most likes in the past couple of months, as 468,000, and it's a Pokemon meme.
No, Elliot, that's not a Pokemon meme. What that is a stolen tweet that you've screenshotted from somebody else and then deliberately edited to remove any credit so no one finds out who actually wrote the joke and it looks like you did. And then you use that to put on your Instagram page that you make how much money on per sponsored post?
Experts estimate top social media influencers like Elliot and his team are making upwards of $75,000 per branded post on Instagram.
$75,000 per sponsored post. All of that money going directly to Jerry Media, a massive company, and none of it going to the creative people that are the only reason why Jerry Media is this big. A big counter argument that people make about the whole stolen meme, stolen joke thing is, oh, when you make a meme, it kind of becomes public property. It's part of internet culture. A meme is by definition made to be shared by other people and by meme pages. But here's the thing, I do agree a little bit with the whole concept of sharing memes and meme pages sharing shit around. However, FckJerry is not a meme page. Elliot Tebelly is not just a guy who likes memes. FckJerry is run by Jerry Media. It's an advertising social media company that runs more than 30 of these Instagram pages and probably more across other social media platforms. They are not just a meme page or a guy who enjoys internet culture. They are an advertising corporate company pretending to be a meme page to make money. The type of business that Elliot runs is incredibly low cost and incredibly high revenue. It's not some massive thing that requires a lot of money to run. It's just like 10 fuckheads screenshotting memes and chucking it on Instagram. You need to know that this is not just a guy who likes memes sharing them to the world. This is a massive corporate multi-million-dollar advertising company that can definitely afford to pay the people whose content they steal, but they choose not to.
I was just at home, chilling on my laptop, watching Seinfeld. I love Jerry Seinfeld, I love Seinfeld, but I don't know why I called it Jerry, to be honest with you.
This is fuck, dude. Why do all three of these guys look exactly the same? These are the three main employees of Jerry Media, and it's just the same carbon copy of one dude times three. They're so unoriginal, they can't even hire different looking employees. It's just the same long brown-haired dude with shit posture times three. The fuck's going on? Also, you know how I've been mentioning that Jerry Media is a massive advertising company? Well, they do a lot of work for big clients. And one of those big clients was the notorious scam known as Fyre Festival. And if you have a look at Fyre Festival's old website, you can see that Jerry Media is put right in the middle as in charge of all of the advertising and the social media campaigns. In fact, he's so prominent all over that old website that I like to think he almost definitely had a stake in the entire operation.
All these models, like in the Bahamas.
The most insane festival the world has ever seen.
Island getaway turned disaster.
But if you watch the Netflix documentary, the entire thing makes it look like Jerry Media and Elliot Tebele were victims of the guy behind Fyre Festival, just like everybody else was. They were also tricked. And you can definitely trust that documentary as a reliable source, because Elliot Tebele and his team were executive producers of the entire documentary, and rumor has it they were given the final approval of the edit. So you can definitely trust that this Netflix documentary is telling 100% the truth about the situation, and it's absolutely not just trying to make Fuck Jerry look a little bit better in the situation. However, you may still be thinking that what Jerry Media does is quite hard, you know? Surely, to get this big, they must have an idea of what people want to see, and they must know how to create that content. So, what I'm about to show you is the Chief Content Coordinator of Jerry Media, Crispy Short's daily vlog channel. I want you to know, this is what he thinks we want to see. I also want you to know, I have not edited this. This is exactly how it was uploaded to YouTube. I haven't chopped and changed it to make it look worse than it actually is. This is literally what the content coordinator of Jerry Media thinks the internet wants to see. I'm about to play it, and I'm very sorry. Go. Stop! Turn it off, I've had enough! You fucking suck, mate! Jesus Christ. I want you guys to know, right, that I only played 15 seconds of that clip, and it goes for over a minute. So don't you dare say I don't do anything for you, okay? Thank fuck that's over. Now, even though this has been going on for years and years, finally Jerry Media is facing a huge backlash from comedians, YouTubers, original creators, anyone who makes memes, writes jokes on Twitter, or does anything creative is finally speaking out against Jerry Media. In response to the backlash, Comedy Central, a company that obviously has to support comedians and people who write original jokes, pulled all of their advertising down from Fuck Jerry's accounts and all of the other Instagram accounts he runs, and said that they would no longer advertise with them in future, which is a great start. Elliot Tebele also released this statement, which was kind of a half-assed apology, more so just sidestepping the issues about the whole thing, and updated everyone on what they are going to do in future. Now, what I'm going to do now is read out parts of this statement. It's the last thing I'm going to do in this video. I'm going to read out parts of what Elliot has said, and I'm going to point out why I think what he's saying is bullshit and not good enough. Starting with this. I know I've made enemies over the years for using content and not giving proper credit and attribution to its creators. Sorry, Elliot, you've done more than that. You didn't just take shit and not give credit. You deliberately stole jokes and edited them to remove credit so that nobody would be able to find out who actually wrote the joke, and you, on purpose, made it look like you wrote the joke. big difference. In the past few years, I've made a concerted, proactive effort to properly credit creators for their work. We've also updated our policies to make sure that we are responsive to creators whenever they've reached out to us about their posts. See, now that's definitely bullshit, because in the last few years, as you say, when Vic Bergers asked for credit for the video that you stole, he was messaged back by your chief content coordinator and told to shut up. He was then blocked, and then that chief content officer went back to the original post that they stole and edited the caption to credit FckJerry as the original creator of the video, just to offend the guy who actually made it. So you're fucking lying in your apology. This is the best part of the statement because I think it says a lot about FckJerry and the people he works with. Effective immediately, we will no longer post content when we can't identify the creator, and we will require the original creator's advanced consent before publishing their content to our followers. It's clear that attribution is no longer sufficient, so permission will become the new policy. Now, when you compare that to FckJerry's previous behavior, it does sound like a step forward, but really asking permission before you take something to make money out of it is not a step forward. That's the absolute bare minimum. I don't think this is good enough. I don't think it's a step forward. I just think this is where we should start. That's zero. That's not a step forward. What really should happen is if you're using content to make
$75,000
per sponsored post, you should be paying creators because you're making enough money and you can absolutely afford to do so. Sorry, Elliot Tabelli, Jerry Media, and you other fucking millionaires that make money out of stealing shit. Permission is not good enough. You're making enough money to pay creative people. You cannot make millions of dollars from stealing shit and then act like asking for permission to steal shit in the future is a step forward. Cameras! Get your cameras here, selling cameras! I make millions of dollars a year selling cameras! Hey, that's my camera! That's my camera, you've stolen it from me! Oh, did I? Yes! Yes, and now you're making money out of it. Shut up! Well, can I have it back? Look, I understand that you're very angry with me because I've been stealing cameras for years and using them to make lots of money, even though they're not mine. I understand that you're upset. Well, yeah, dude, it's pretty fucked. Well, to fix everything, I've come up with a new policy. Before I steal your camera and use it to make money, I'll ask you if I can take your camera and then use it to make lots of money. Yeah, I mean, that's a little bit better, but I can see over there, you've got $1 million in a big pile. Just there, I can see all the money that you're making from my cameras. I mean, if you're going to use my stuff, that's fine, but like, could I have some of that, just a little bit, like a little bit of money? I see you have $1 million. Maybe I could just get my fair share? Shut up! Hello? Oh. Fuck, he blocked me. Oh, that's pretty fucked, dude. Oh, that's pretty fucked, man. Oh, that's pretty fucked. I'd like to end the video on more of a serious note. To my fellow creators, all the creative people out there, whether you write jokes, do videos, or even fucking make memes, if you're good at it, you need to understand that your creativity is worth money. So if a fucking meme account like FckJerry, or rather an advertising company pretending to be a meme account like FckJerry, reaches out to you and asks to use your content, understand that they make $75,000, perhaps even more at this point, per sponsored post. Understand that they can afford to pay you for your work. Demand that they do. Alright, thanks for watching, you pack of dog cunts. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new, give me a like if you've been here before, and if you want to see me live, I have a show coming up in Melbourne on February 16. There are only 50 seats left. It's almost sold out. Be quick. I believe it's all ages, but the content of the show is absolutely not for kids. Hope this video doesn't get taken down by FckJerry, but if it does, you better believe it'll be war. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I got a new video coming out for you very soon. Subscribe, like, tickets, Patreon, and I have a podcast. You know the fucking drill. I'll see you very soon. Catch you later.